Korea is the future. Only 67 years ago, the country was devastated by war. Their economies collapsed and infrastructure left in ruins. Today, they're one of the most rapidly developing first world countries, with high-rises going up quicker than me on a nude beach and a stylish youth setting global fashion trends. Just walking down the street, any street, and your senses will be overwhelmed. Korea is unique in so many ways. It's bright, delicious, confusing, but above all, it's futuristic. After centuries of being ruled first by China, then Japan, they are finally a free and independent nation, striving for innovation to be decades ahead of the rest of the world. Korea has a booming tech industry and is the second highest country to spend money on research and development. These are 10 ways Korea is 10 years ahead of the world. 1. Subway system. In Seoul, there are more than 330 kilometers of track with trains going under, above and around the city, providing commuters with outstanding views. It carries 2.6 billion passengers per year and costs on average $1 to travel anywhere in Seoul. It's one of the largest and most efficient urban railway systems in the world, with wireless internet service on all trains and platform screen doors at almost all stations. It's always on time, there's never a threat of danger, and they have these 20-cent coffee machines to wake you up on the way to work. I'm so hot. 2. Smart toilets. I am dreading the thought of returning back to England and having to use toilet paper to clean my bottom. No wonder Korea are 10 years ahead of the rest of us. They're not sat there using their hands like cavemen. Going to the toilet in Korea is actually enjoyable. The toilet warms up your bottom and sprays it clean when you're done.
Oh, it tickles.
3. PC bangs. This place is huge. Look how many screens there are. Bang is a Korean word for room, and with approximately 20,000 around the country, mostly operating 24/7, this is definitely a Korean obsession. Most people are playing League of Legends, and Korea's top gamer, known as Faker, played in these PC bangs during high school, and has turned that into a professional gaming career, winning more than $1.2 million. 4. Low crime rates. Korea is extremely safe, with some of the lowest crime rates in the world. There's almost no threat of being robbed, you feel safe walking around late at night, there's no drugs, and the police are extremely friendly. And people don't steal. I accidentally left my laptop bag on a bench, and a Korean guy handed it into the police, and I had it back 20 minutes later. 5. One-dish restaurants. Why bother with a menu that offers multiple choices, resulting in a lot of food waste? In Korea, restaurants will serve one type of food. Here they actually show you outside what they make, and this one is only beef bulgogi, 4,000 won. This one next door is only kimchi stew, and then the one next door is only pork cutlets. And on top of that, why even pay a chef when you can get the customer to cook their own food? In most Korean restaurants, there's a gas range on the table where you can cook and serve up your own meal. 6. Technology. Two of the world's biggest consumer electronics companies, Samsung and LG, are Korean, and it boggles my mind seeing humongous screens on the side of buildings. The biggest one is 80 meters wide. The whole place just looks like a computer simulation. There's robots that make coffee, screens to help you catch the bus, and be careful when you're walking down the silent back streets because you might get run over by a silent car. 7. Future fashion. Forget Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Take a walk down any street in Seoul and you'll see people wearing fashion that's not even been designed yet. And in Korea, it's actually a fashion trend for couples to wear matching outfits. How cute. 8. Automated parking. In a city extremely tight on space, most buildings and street parking lots have these rotating car park towers. Hand your keys over to the valet and watch your car disappear into the sky. No more worrying about your car being stolen or scratched. And when you want the car back, just press a button and down it'll come. 9. Arcade gaming. Koreans love arcade gaming. They're really good at fast reaction games, and inside it looks like a futuristic movie set. There's a huge selection of games and they're extremely cheap to play. You can choose between 2D Tekken or the latest virtual reality. This 3-story red building is just for arcades, and then on the other side of the road, this even taller building is just for virtual reality. 10. The little things. Most doors don't have handles anymore. They're either electronic keypads or they slide open at the press of a button. You can use your travel card to pay in the convenience stores. State-of-the-art TVs are released in Korea first. This TV costs 50 million won. That's £30,000 this TV. And people are just extremely respectful to one another. These 10 reasons, among many others, are why I think Korea is 10 years ahead of the rest of the world. Korea is definitely worth visiting, and if you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button. I upload new videos every Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, showing you how awesome it is to live in South Korea. I've got it taped to the ceiling because I've just painted my wall white, because I turned my room into a cinema room. Link to that video below. See you tomorrow.
조심해 난 해적다 나는 굳이 like 북한산 나와 머리 없어 빛나리 우는 쌍둥이 얘는 jordan이지
김치 감자청에 쌓이다